Welcome to a heartfelt journey of how Psalm chapter 91 transformed my life, showcasing God's unwavering protection and faithfulness. In 2020, my life took a dramatic turn when I was diagnosed with COVID-19. What began as mild symptoms quickly escalated into a critical condition, landing me in the ICU. The doctors delivered devastating news. I had only 3 days to live. My body was failing, and medical science had reached its limits. But in that moment of despair, I discovered that God had other plans. One sleepless night, desperate for comfort, I reached for my Bible and turned to Psalm chapter 91. As I read those ancient words, something miraculous happened. They became a balm to my weary soul. The words were no longer just text, they were God's personal promises to me in my darkest hour. Psalm chapter 91 revealed God's promises of protection, divine rescue, sheltering wings, and faithful armor. I felt wrapped in God's protective embrace, safe from all harm. His word became my shield against fear and despair. As I continued reading, the powerful words washed over me. Therefore, I shall not be afraid of the terrors of the night that flies by day, and I will not dread the disease that stalks in darkness. The very disease that was destroying my body, COVID-19, was mentioned in this ancient psalm. God knew what I would face, and He had already provided the answer. In the ICU, surrounded by others fighting for their lives, I realized that God's faithfulness was my shield and rampart. While the pandemic raged around me, I was covered by divine protection. This wasn't just hope, it was God's unshakable promise to me. Psalm chapter 91 assured me of divine assignment, gentle care, and perfect peace. For the first time in days, I felt complete peace wash over me. That night, I finally slept. That night marked the beginning of my miraculous recovery. God had heard my cry and answered with His presence, promising to rescue and honor those who love Him. Every morning, I pray Psalm chapter 91 as a declaration of God's protection over my life. This psalm reminded me that God's protection and faithfulness are not just concepts, they are living realities. In every challenge I face, I return to these promises and find renewed strength and assurance. If you're going through a difficult time, I want you to know that Psalm chapter 91 can bring you the same comfort and peace it brought me. God's promises are not just for me, they are for everyone who calls on His name and trusts in His protection. May God bless you, and may Psalm chapter 91 be a source of comfort and strength in your life. Remember, you are covered under His wings.